Beautiful thing. You know what it's called? You know what it's called? Favorite thing. The previous rabbi passed away on Shabbos morning, Parshas Boy, Yud Shvat. The yard site of his grandmother. The same, his father's mother passed away on the Yud Shvat. Okay. Well, this goes about Torah. So, before he was already ill, he wasn't able to speak. But before a significant day, a Yom Elul, a special day, he gave out a mimer that they should learn in advance. And the Rebbe was the secretary, basically, in charge of that. And they would, Monday or Tuesday, they would mail it out to all the area. In those days, Chabad just was in the tri-state area, maybe a few other places, on the condition that they learned it on the day that it was set for. So this minor was sent out on Monday or Tuesday to be learned on Shabbos, Yud Shvat. And Shabbos morning he passed away. So the Rebbe saw it like a tzavah of sorts. It had 20 chapters. So the first year the Rebbe became the Rebbe, he chazed the mimer and focused on one of the chapters. The second year, chapter 2, the third year, chapter 3. After 20 years, Nuvas Yetz, he's repeated over with a little bit more arichas. You know, the Torah is the Haruchim Edz Midah. And he started a third time. So 1970 was round 2, 1990 was round 3. So this mimer that you gave me is from 1973, the second round. but the year corresponding to this year, because this year is the third year, because 2010 will be starting over again.
Yeah, but wasn't the minor lechatchila
Done
for
the Baba Rivka they call it.
Right.
So the minor starts. It comes from a pasuk in Shir Hashirim. Basi Lagani Achosi Kala. Basi means I came. Lagani to my garden. My sister, my bride. Achosi Kala. The Medrash says, why does it say Basi Lagani? It should say Basi Lagan. Gan Eden. What's Lagani? So the Medrash says Lagan ein ksiv kan ela Lagani Lignuni, to my special place. Lemakim shahaya ikri batchila, where the Eibush originally was. And the Medrash explains that when the Eibush created the world, in the day that Adam was created, you're involved in L'maisha Bereshis, the world al miloi nivra was perfect. Everything was perfect. When Adam ate from the tree that he was told not to eat from, he caused the Shekhinah to depart from the world. Like the pasuk says, "Vayishalech Hashem l'ruach hayoyim." What's that? Vayishalech? Yishalech means you cause someone else to move. So the Medrash says, "Kafitz va'azol," that the Eibishter jumped away because the Aveda distanced the Eibishter. The punishment of the Aveda isn't that you get punished in Gehenna. It's much worse that you cause the Eibishter Shechina to be nostalgic from the world. They use the word stalkus. Stalkus doesn't mean dead, doesn't mean dying. It means to leave the presence. When Cain killed Hevel, the Medrash continues, the Eibishter went even further. So there's officially Shever, Akim, and one Aret. So for the first Aveda was the most severe, and then it went up, their Enosh, and their Aflaga, and their Mabul. He lists all the 7 Avedas that caused a distance from the Eibishter from the world. Came Avram, Echad Hoy Avram, he started illuminating, and he reversed the order. By Yikra Sham B'Shem Hashem Kel Olam, says the Medrash, Al Tika Vayikra Ela Vayakri. Hikri Shem Hashem B'Fnei Kol Habriyos. There was no Yidden, but just the people who should be marked that there's a Misha Amma Vayayla. That was Avram Avinu's Avodah. And he didn't make it a physical change in the world, because all the nefashos that he created, Hanefesh Hashem B'Choran, nothing remained of them. They didn't remain with Yitzchak, they didn't remain with Yaakov, and didn't go to Har Sinai. It was just an effect on a very nebulous kind of way that there was some kind of effect in the world. The Medrash calls it that the Eibishter went from Shechina Zayin, from Rakia Zayin to Vav, Yitzchak from Vav to He, Yaakov from He to Dalet, until Moshe, Shehu HaShvi'i, that's the Medrash says, V'chol HaShvi'i and Chavivin, he brought the Torah Lamata Ba'aretz. So he undid mainly the Aveda of Adam. That's why one of the explanations of the word Adam is Rosh was Adam, David, Moshe. Because those 3 had the same neshama, and they had to be massacred the same thing. That's why Adam had lived only 930 years out of the 1,000. They said, so the day, he didn't die that day, it means a year. The Eibishter's year is 1,000 years. David's day is 1,000 years. So you didn't live to the 1,000. So 70 years was taken away, and he gave it to David. So he was Mesakin. David was Mesakin through the Binyan Beis Hamikdash, at least establishing the preparation for the Beis Hamikdash, what Adam did wrong. So Moshe Rabbeinu came and heard Shekhinah L'mata Arts, K'moshe Kosav, Vayered Hashem al Har Sinai. That was the response to Adam's Avera that caused the Eibishter. Then the Medrash says that because the Avera of the Chet Ego, then the Shekhinah was nostalgic again. But now that the Eibishter Shekhinah was in the world, the ability for us through Torah and mitzvahs, which did not exist in the time of Avram, did not exist in the time of Yitzchak, even Moshe before Har Sinai, there was no permanent ability to bring the Shekhinah in the world. Now, every time a Yid does a mitzvah, the Tzav is B'nai Yisrael, Dabel B'nai Yisrael, when a Yid does a mitzvah, they have the koyach because of the neshama that's in us. That's a part of the Eibishter to bring the Shekhinah down the world. You don't have to be Moshe, you don't have to be Avram Avinu. Every world, like it says in the pasuk, Va'osu li Migdash, V'shachanti b'soicham. So Rashi says, the Medrash brings down, B'soichai lo yinamar ela b'soicham. There's only one Mishkan. Why is there b'soicham? B'soichal echad ve'echad. It means every Yid has the ability, and the Frierdiker Rebbe says, because every Yid has the ability, therefore the obligation of doing everything they can to bring the Shekhinah in the world. In this Maimer, in this chapter, he focuses on the Mishkan, why the Mishkan, which was the main Hashros Hashchina for the Avodah after the Chet HaEgel, was the building of the Mishkan. And the Mishkan walls were made of krushim, Vasisa krushim. So he asks, why is the walls called krushim? What's the significance? It doesn't say eitzim. There's other words for wood, it doesn't have to be krushim. So he says, Keresh, Kuf Reishin, is the same letters as the word sheker. So the avodah of a yid isn't just to bring kedusha into a place that doesn't have kedusha. So it's a neutral place. There's a place of avedus, a place of tumah. Then there's a place of kedusha, and that is neutral. And the yid's avodah is to bring the Torah mitzvahs to a neutral place. He says no. The avodah is that the yid should take the sheker and change it over to keresh. How do you do that? So he says later in the Maimer that has to do with one letter of David's name that's a yud. That the reish, the sheker, the reish of sheker could become a dalid, which is one of the letters of Hashem's name, shin dalid yud. How? By putting the yud at the end. That he calls bittul. When a yid nullifies aser, batel, tzoncham, v'nei tzoncham, when a yid does what the Eibishter wants, even the smallest way, it's the lashon the Alter Rebbe uses is zoiveach yitzroy. You shech your heart, you shech the Yetzer Hara. Every time you don't listen,